And I promised that I would talk about extreme anxiety. You may or might not have experienced this. If you haven't, this is really worthwhile knowing. If you have, then trust me, this works. And you know, I spoke to a young lady, a 12-year-old girl was brought to me to discuss panic attacks just, I guess, 3 weeks ago by her mum. And the beautiful thing about this and why what I do with the antidote of stress is different is because I do not drag up the past. I stopped counselling at a point where I did the training, and I stopped it because, let's face it, if you've got something that's upsetting you enough that you're wanting to go and get help from it, the last thing you want to be doing is dragging it all up, crying your head off, walking out the door feeling temporarily better, but no change. It's like putting the plaster on. Well, I'm sorry, I'm ripping the plaster off, okay? Because plasters are just not effective in this. You don't want to be doing something crazy or looking something crazy like some of the techniques that are out there. Some of them work. But everything's always about delving into the past, and I don't believe that's the place to be looking, because you're bringing up all those thoughts and feelings again, you're raising it all up, and you're starting to operate on that. Don't need to do any of that. This is effortless. We get a fresh thought every second. We're bombarded. I reckon we get 6 to 8 thoughts a second. So we can pick the one we want and we can run with it. So a panic attack. So, you know, when you've been in a circumstance that some really bad things have happened, a panic attack basically is a succession of worrying thoughts, quite often predictive. Okay? And when it happens, oh my goodness, it's enough to disable you, take you out at the knees, your palpitations come, you can't breathe. You want to turn into a hedgehog and wish everyone would go away and leave you alone. You can even feel like you're going to die. Terrifying. And to anybody else, you're just freaking out. It's like, there's nothing the matter, you know? The wonderful thought is, and I guarantee this, is that when you remember, and that sometimes can take some time, it's almost like we need a tattoo, it is only thought. Oh yes, so it is. But when we remember that it's only thought, where's this coming from? It's me. And we look around. Is something really going to kill me right now? No, it isn't. Am I in a really dangerous situation? No, I'm not. What am I experiencing right now? I'm experiencing the chemicals that are released in a fight or flight situation. I'm experiencing the chemicals of stress. When you remind yourself of that and start to settle yourself down, what will automatically happen is that your chemicals will turn the volume back down on them, and as they settle, so those physical feelings will settle, and 15 minutes later, might be 20, might be 10, but it's usually around 15. And what I know is once you've done it once and proved it to yourself and know that it's the truth, then the following time you'll do it quicker and quicker and quicker, and what I can guarantee is you can actually cure yourself of them, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to take anything, you don't have to do anything, it's just a case of remembering. And that's the beauty of it.